Okay, so our boy Jeremy Sochan apparently did an interview today. Okay, I did not realize that the message that I received was from today.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so I say this so many times, okay? I don't think people actually believe me, okay? You're not hearing me. You're not listening. Guys, if you have any requests or anything you want me to go over, please send it to me. Send it to me through Twitter. That's usually the best way. You can do it through Instagram as well, Spurs Clan, but just go to Clan the Spurs Fan on Twitter and just send me a DM. I have my DMs open, so if there's anything you want to go over, or want me to go over, just send it. Or just tag me. You can tag me as well. But apparently Jeremy Sochan had something to say. You're a Meshi. Thank you for messaging me this. I didn't read all your messages. You just told me that the interview is in English, and he told me where to go in the interview. He said 53:23, I think. So I got it at 53:18 right now. We're gonna listen to what he had to say here. He said this is when the important stuff happened. Now, before we do that, okay, I have to shout myself out a little bit, okay? I haven't done this enough. ClanTheMerchFan.com, okay? I say this all the time. You will get free shipping. Just promo code free ship, and it's when the order is over 80 bucks. So that's like 2 hoodies or 3 shirts, or whatever, however you want to do it. But go check out the merch shop, ClanTheMerchFan.com. We just got an order in yesterday, I believe. So I have to get on that one, but yeah, it's first come, first serve. It takes some time, so you want to go ahead and be in the queue, please, man, head on over to ClanTheMerchFan.com. All right, enough of that, enough of all that. We're like at the 2-minute mark now. All right, let's listen to what he has to say. Well, actually, I don't think I need closed caption on. He said this is in English. Maybe he meant English subtitles. Hold on, let's listen.
And I'm 29.
Okay, that's not on, and that was in English. That was not on my headphones. Okay.
29, yeah. Old people here.
I feel old. I'm actually 29, believe it or not.
A bit older than you, yeah.
Yeah. We wanted to ask you first, what is your first concern, or what is the most important thing for you this summer?
Actually, we are going to put closed captions on. There we go. In Spanish.
Are you working for the next season? Mm-hmm. We know that all the NBA players are working every summer to keep improving the game. What is the thing that you are focusing on this summer?
Yeah.
Shooting.
Again,
I'm just kidding.
As always, everything. But when you really look at detail and stuff, it's like one of the main things is fixing my mechanics and making my jump shot smoother and more consistent.
I was right.
And just opening up that game, because when I open up that part of my game, everything is going to come easy on the offensive side. So definitely that.
That's probably.
Can I say something? All right. Some people didn't understand what I was saying when I was talking about Ron Holland on my other video. I cannot believe. All right, guys, I'm gonna rant a little bit. Okay, just bear with me. I cannot believe that there were so many people against the idea of getting Ron Holland with the 4th pick. There was people legitimately trying to say that I don't know what I'm talking about because Ron Holland would be a great pick. Did you not watch the video? Ron Holland, now, don't get me wrong, there's other options as well, right? I wouldn't be mad with Dilly at 4. I wouldn't be mad at Modest Buzelis at 4. I think it just depends on what the landscape is looking like at that time, and if whether or not the Spurs trade the 8th pick, I don't know. But I'm just saying, Ron Holland in this draft, from what I've seen defensively, this could be a juggernaut. Okay, you get so much easy offense when you have great defenses, when you have Sochan who can switch on just about anybody. Ron Holland, he's very switchable, and Wemby, we all know what Wemby can do even against guards. So there's I don't know why that's even a hot take, especially with the amount of penetration that Ron Holland can bring, his playmaking ability. He has pretty high basketball IQ. I don't know why this is controversial. Now, I say all that to say this. This thing with Jeremy Sochan, one thing that I said specifically is that I feel as if Sochan, as broken as his jump shot was, and still kind of is, can improve to the degree in which he improved, there's no reason in my mind why Ron Holland, of all people, who has a better jump shot form than Sochan, can't do the same, if not be a better shooter than Jeremy Sochan. I don't know why that was a crazy just out of the box. Oh my God, Clint, what are you talking about? I don't see why that was so controversial. Are you guys okay? You gotta at least listen to the argument, man. I don't think it was that. I don't think it was that complex. All right, it wasn't that big a deal. I'm just saying Ron Holland fits with this team very well, and that would be a pick that I think would be a good pick even at 4. Yeah, I don't know. He's even a good top 3 pick. But but if you follow that by saying I disagree with you, Clan, we should take Topic, then I don't want to hear you anymore.
I have to do that too in my game.
Well, and we better not speak of that. We wanted to ask you about that because you obviously tried the one-handed free throw. We were talking with Jose Calderon today, and he said that it's probably because of the elbow thing, to get it like perfectly in line with the basket.
We know this already. You guys got to pay attention.
Is that something that you feel it really helped you going forward?
Just tell him the story again. The coaching staff came up to him and told him to do that.
No. Again, when I started doing the one-handed free throw, my percentages went up by quite a lot. So that I think shows one thing. I think one thing, like you said, was my elbow. Having it out instead of sometimes when I'm shooting it goes in, and then keeping my wrist locked, and guide hand, of course, keeping it straight. So it's just now repetition and trying to
I don't think he's gonna go off of that now. I thought it was just gonna be kind of an experimental thing, until he's ready to bring the other hand into the play. But I don't think he's gonna change that.
3 times, so yeah, for sure.
It's like
trying
2
to get it
seasons
like
now.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Every time the
1.5
exact same
seasons.
thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good. Today in the office we were talking about what we can ask you.
No, you weren't.
There's,
Stop lying.
2 comparisons that come up when we are talking about you. One is Draymond Green, and the other one
and the other one is Dennis Rodman.
is Dennis Rodman. Can you tell us one thing that you think you look like them?
Yeah.
And one thing that it's really different.
He
between
answered
you
this
and
question too. And Draymond Green, I don't know why people don't like that take where it's like if you compare him to Draymond Green, I could see him being on somewhat of a trajectory of Draymond. I don't know why that's a hot take. It shouldn't be a hot take. I think most people would agree with that actually.
I think one thing that I think you can see is like common between all 3 of us is I don't think we care what other people say, like think of us, their opinion. I think we all play hard and just to play the way that our team, my coaches and players want me to play. We don't try to do too much, but we don't also care what people say. So I think that's a common thing. And one different thing is I think I'm more talented on the offensive side.
No, that's 100% truthful. That's a truthful statement. He is more talented offensively than I would say both of those guys. I mean, I guess Draymond has pretty good passing ability, but you don't really know what he'll look like without Steph Curry. But yeah, offensively, definitely.
Shout out Draymond.
Yeah, they are great players, but I think I'm more talented than them.
I agree. But Draymond is also a connector type player. He's gonna have to earn it. But yeah, Draymond, he can't. I don't think Draymond, at least at this point in his career, is incapable of putting up some of the numbers Sochan can on certain games. I mean, Sochan just goes off sometimes. It just depends. But anyways, sorry.
Met them? I mean, have you talked with
personally?
them?
I haven't met Dennis Rodman. Hopefully one day. But Draymond, I've talked to quite a few times. He's good people. Every time we play, at the end of the game, we always dab each other up and talk. I think he respects my game and sees a lot in me. So it's always good to see him and shake his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I would not want to meet Dennis Rodman. Just saying.
Obviously, it has been a big year for you guys in San Antonio. Wemby arrival, everything went absolutely crazy. Do you feel like some kind of pressure in terms of how long the process to be like a very good team will take? Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. These are good questions. I like these two. What's their guys? We shouting them out. I don't know how to say that, but you see it right there, right? Draft it. You see it, Eidos? Draft Eidos. Guys, yes. Good stuff. Good questions. I love it. Good questions. Nice questions.
It's a good question. I think, you know, it's crazy.
See, even he
you asked that
thought
'cause
so.
We always talk about it in the organization, from coaches to players to the front office. And when you know, of course, social media makes everything like here.
Yeah,
like
it goes-
apparently we're gonna get him. He's getting traded, this and that.
Hey, that's me. Is he talking about me? He's talking about me right now. I literally do that. I literally do that all the time. Every video, it's like, we're gonna get him. We can get him. I don't know.
But it's all about, you know, staying level-headed
Hypotheticals.
and, of course, having someone like Victor, you know, come to the team heightens everything, makes it, you know, makes people think you got to do this now. But when you really look at, you know, teams that win, you know, when, you know, Denver started winning,
Listen to
all
him.
their players, like Jokic was 27, 20.
Yeah, 20.
Listen to
26,
him.
27, yeah.
Murray, they drafted him. He's 20 whatever now.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a process, and we're not trying to rush it, and we're staying patient.
When he should give examples of teams that's rushed it and see what happens to them. Every single team that rushes it, they fail. I mean, there might be a team here or there that make a run, but it's not long standing. It's not every single dynasty, or at least most no, we can say every single dynasty, just about every single dynasty that's been successful for a multitude of years with a singular superstar. It took time. They didn't just throw a bunch of players on a team year two. That's crazy. That's a dumb thing to do. And the Spurs are smarter than that.
And you know, of course, you gotta, you know, find people, and if something's not working, you gotta change it. But as of now, it's a process, and I think we're all looking, you know, forward and positively, and we'll see. But whether it's gonna take 2, 3, 4 years, I don't know. It's just depending.
By the way, I do want to say this. This is obvious now. He's with the team for the long haul. Okay, he's with the team for the long haul. Whether you like it or not, he's in the team for the long haul. So he's basically saying the organization has talked to us, which obviously would be him, Wemby, and Devin Vassell. These guys are in it for the long haul. Now, it doesn't mean that it's off the tables, that they would never trade these two at all, you know, with Devin and Sochan. But as of right now, he is directly in communication. They're on the same page, so all that needs to be squashed.
On how quickly we develop as young players and as a team.
So you feel the pressure, but you're all like in the same page.
They're all growing
like,
together.
Take it like 1 year at a time, maybe one game at a time.
And
like,
he doesn't
keep
care what
growing.
people think, you know?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. No, of course, like, you know, you try not to look at social media, but it's there.
Yeah.
You know? It's everywhere you look, there's gonna be social media. So you see the pressure, you just can't let it get to you. You can't let it get to you, so yeah.
There was a
I feel like, because I know he's on Twitter a lot, I feel like at least I've been pretty responsible on Twitter, okay? I don't think that I jump to conclusions or say we need to do this and that. If anything, I've come to the defense of Sochan a ton. He got way too much hate, dude. Way too much hate. And it's really disheartening coming from fans, Spurs fans, and also Spurs fans that's older. I noticed that too. It's a lot of older Spurs fans, and it's like, you would know what the process is, right? Like you've gone through, I mean, the Spurs have never been like a bad franchise or anything, but you've gone through the years of almost being there but not being quite good enough to be that team that wins a championship. You've seen what that looks like. I don't see how you can't be patient. I don't know. And I grew up off of the Spurs winning all the time. Like, once I started watching, we were just winning all the time. So, and even I can be patient. I don't get that.
experiment at the beginning of the year, playing point guard. How was that?
Yeah.
I mean, when you are
didn't like
playing
it.
basketball all your life in another position, and then you come to the NBA and it's like, let's try this. You as a player, you start to think in different things of the game that you weren't thinking before. How was that process for you?
He did it a little bit, didn't he? He had to do it in college sometimes, run the offense and stuff. And he did it a little bit his rookie year. I wonder what he's gonna say.
Yeah, it was a crazy one, for sure.
A long period of time.
You know, a lot of ups and downs, moments where it didn't feel good. You know, the social media getting to me. But at the
See,
end
man, you guys really got to him. He can sit here and say he doesn't care, but he's still human. Y'all got to him, man. You guys were so mean about it. That was terrible.
Today I learned, you know, how to persevere through, you know, tough times and learn.
Copyright.
You know, it's crazy. Like, I didn't really get ready for it. I think if I got more ready in the summer and, you know, really, you know, worked on being a point guard, I think it'd be better for me and the team. But yeah, it's something that happened, and, you know, you know, after that experiment, I, you know, go back to my usual self and, you know, start playing better and stuff. So yeah.
It probably got you better in a way, right? You probably learned some stuff.
Yeah, please speak on that. Please speak on that, because I'm one of the people that don't feel like it was a complete failure. I actually think that it worked out pretty well.
Of that,
For sure.
At least to learn, you know, what they learned from it.
you can use later on,
sure.
maybe. So everything happens for a reason.
Definitely.
We were talking just before about Wemby. We wanted to ask you. Obviously, it's like the biggest teammate you've had in the NBA recently.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
Literally the biggest in every way. Can you tell us like the best and the worst thing about Wemby? I mean,
Okay, let me pause this. You're a Meshi, my guy. You're the only person that sent me this, so big shout out to you, my boy. I don't know if you care about this or if you want anybody to follow you. I don't know. I guess you can just block them, guys. Follow Urameshi, okay? Follow Urameshi, please. He deserves it. Where did you find this? I did not. No one told me about this. Thank you. 41,000 views, so I should have seen it, but thank you.
joking, obviously,
Yeah.
you know.
The best, I think he's normal. You know, when you come into a league with that much hype and that much publicity, and you know, everyone telling you you're gonna be one of the best ever, you know, sometimes that can get to your head, and you can be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Victor's not like that. He's normal. He's good people. He hangs out with us. He talks to us. He talks to, you know, everyone around the Spurs. So he's just top level, you know, human being, and that is off the court, but on the court too. He plays hard. He loves the game. He's passionate.
And he's never pointing fingers. Hopefully he says that. Hold on, copyright.
He's a team player. He doesn't get jealous or anything when someone's playing well. So you know, he's top level in both, you know, off court stuff and on court. The worst thing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
His taste in wardrobe, please.
I don't know. There's nothing bad, you know.
No, come on, bro. That's a cop out.
He's good people.
You don't like the way he dressed.
Right.
No, it got to be something. Come on, you don't like his taste in music? I don't know. You don't like his hairstyle? That's one. I don't like his hairstyle. Do something. Do something with it, Vic. Come on. Make it look cool. Make it look cool. He might braid it again.
Wanted to know, you are close to him.
Yeah.
Do you think he has this at his house? Like,
no way. There's no way he needs that.
No,
No
he
way.
can do like this, everything. No?
Everything.
Yeah, we wanted to confirm that.
Yeah, no. definitely.
Wanted to confirm that.
Well, Jeremy, we don't want to
Waste your time.
waste your time.
No,
you are
please,
here,
more.
You are training here in the embassy where you are with your friends. You are 21 like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So being
Have
here
fun.
with us,
Be here, have
being
fun.
here with us is not the best plan. So thank you for your time.
No, thank you very much.
To show you how much hate he's gotten. I didn't even know he turned 21, but every single Spurs player gets like, "Oh, congratulations, happy birthday!" I didn't hear anyone mention this.
Have fun here
Yeah,
and good
definitely.
luck in the next season
Thank you very
and the process that we are sure that it's going to be really good.
Sure, yeah.
We're always talking about going to San Antonio.
Yeah,
Like
do it.
to
Let's do
make
it.
a trip, like spend there like maybe, I don't
1
know.
month, no?
Not 1 month.
Whoa.
No, we still have to cover the rest of the league, you know. But maybe be there
Do
like
it.
for a week.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know, we haven't been there.
Yeah.
So
I'll take you guys somewhere good for food.
Oh,
And
nice.
show you guys the facility.
Nice.
The facility is nice now. We got a new one.
yeah.
It's nice.
And the organization and everything seems really good
Yeah,
from
top
the
level.
outside. So
Yeah. Maybe
Nice.
we can make it
I
work.
guess that's it. There's like 10 minutes left though. Oh, okay. Then they just kind of. All right, cool. That was good, man. That was really good. Like once again, thank you, Urameshi, for sending this over. This was great stuff. I guess all of this is in Spanish. Yeah, you see translating. You'll see what some of the top comments. Let the live edition be 3 hours. I have no idea. No culture, no future. What? Hey, that's Urameshi. Look, Urameshi. Jeremy is a luxury. My favorite player from San Antonio because of the way he is. Great interview. Congratulations, guys. Hey, big shout out to Urameshi. All right, anyways, I will get with you guys later. Like I said, if you want to support the channel, there's clanthemerchfan.com, or become a YouTube member. Okay, that's also a good way of supporting. But I'll hit you guys up later. No complaints here. I thought it was really well interviewed. I thought that Sochan's answers were pretty great. I think that he's a little worried about social media, and that's why he refused to answer a negative about Victor. It has to be like it got to be something, right? Gotta be something. But good stuff though. Good stuff. I think it was rehashed things, but I think we learned a little bit. All right, we need to be kinder, be a little kinder to Sochan. He's already gonna get hate around the league, deserving so. Okay, he kind of puts it upon himself, but it's our job as fans to have his back. All right, he does his job. He does a good job. All right, he's a really great defender. Let's back him up. Anyways, I'll give it to you guys later. Bye.